Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mindful Podcast. I'm your host, Kaylee Elliott, and as you can tell by the title, we are talking about trauma does not make us stronger. Usually, I'm on the side of being grateful for my story and what the trauma has done for me and where it has helped me go and where it's brought me and who it's made me become. But over this past week, I am telling you, it has been the worst over the past week than it has been in like 10 months. I have had a trigger every single day, and one happened in the morning, which just made me very quiet and tired throughout the rest of the day, but I had to work. Sorry, I was yawning. And then Tuesday, I was doing pretty good until the afternoon when I started talking about some stuff. And then that it wasn't a bad afternoon or evening. I had a pretty good day Tuesday, but it was still lingering in the back of my mind. Wednesday and Thursday, it was a little rough, and I'm currently recording this on a Friday. I have been up pretty much since, I think, from 6:30 Thursday morning to now, which is almost noon. I've had probably 5 hours of sleep, and it's because my mind won't shut off, and it has just gotten to me so much. And like I said, usually I'm at the side of I'm so grateful for my story, because I know that without my story, I would not be here where I am today. I would not be doing what I'm doing today, and I wouldn't have a lot of the understandings that I do. But this past week, I'm going to be honest, I have been very, very ungrateful for my story, and I don't like the pain that I'm constantly going through. I don't like the thoughts that constantly race through my head. I don't like the downward spiral that I go on after something sets me off. I do not like it whatsoever, because I know who I am. I know I am a happy, loving person, and all I want to do is spread joy and happiness and make other people smile and laugh and give them encouragement, inspire somebody. But to be honest, this past week has been anything but all of that. Tuesday, out of everything, was probably the best day that I've had. It was just a really good day. I spent most of it with my boyfriend, and there's power in finding such a patient and peaceful person, and I know that God sent him into my life for this reason, and he has helped me heal in more ways than I could ever explain to anybody. But the point is, this past week, I've just realized that I used to think the trauma was a good thing, and while I'm still grateful for it, I can still be grateful and know that it was not good. And until this past week, I used to always just say, oh, the trauma has made me stronger. The trauma has gotten me to where I'm at today. It's helped me understand so many things, but the trauma has not made me stronger. The trauma that I've went through has made me the weakest person I know. It's tore me down. It's taken every single part out of me. I feel like it's just been stomped on. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. I just feel like every part of me has been stomped on, walked all over. I feel like there are so many wounds open all over my body that if one person touches in the wrong area, like 1 inch the wrong direction, I'm going to be set off and I'm going to be freaking out. I obviously don't take it out on anybody. Like, I've learned not to take things out on people. So my freaking out is I feel like I'm going absolutely insane in my mind. And usually the only thing that helps is either writing, praying, or just reading the Bible. I mean, like, those things help, but there's one thing that I am incapable of doing right now, which is running. I have found a love for running because I can just go and make my body hurt more than my mind can hurt. And I know that sounds a little weird, but feeling like the heavy breathing that comes with running helps me navigate my thoughts and pay attention to what's important and put in the past what's not important, and it just helps me work through things. But I've just realized that the trauma does not make you stronger. The trauma causes anxiety, causes so much overthinking. It causes you to do things to constantly get people's acceptance. It causes trust issues so much. I cannot tell you, like, trust is just obviously so important in every single relationship, but the amount of trust issues I have with myself and just relationships in general, like having a deep relationship with somebody, scares me, to be honest. And it causes flashbacks of the horrible moments. It causes neurological issues. It causes physical pain in your body. Things that we go through neurologically and the thoughts that we have in our mind literally come out into the body. That's just how it works. It's all tied together. Like, trauma, I don't know if I said this, but trauma causes PTSD. It is just not something that I would wish on my worst enemy. Trauma is frustrating, and sometimes we can be grateful for where it's brought us in life, but I also don't know if the trauma's really brought us to a good place, which takes me to the next point. Healing is what makes you stronger. Some people can go around saying that the things that have happened to you makes you a stronger person. No, the healing makes you a stronger person. Waking up every single day, choosing to acknowledge what you've been through, choosing to find a new way to make neurological paths in your brain so that you don't continue down the path of hurting. Choosing to show up for yourself and for other people around you, and to work towards being authentically you. Just healing your mind, body, and soul in every single way is what makes you stronger. If you know anybody that's hurting, don't ever tell them that the trauma made them stronger. Because I am telling you that the trauma makes you a weak person. And the healing that we choose to do every single day makes us stronger. Surviving, allowing our breath to continue, choosing to go to sleep and wake up the next morning allows us to become stronger. Yes, we got through it. Our bodies carried us through that. God carried us through that. There's traumatic times. But those times didn't make us stronger. Those times wrecked us, caused us to be out of equilibrium of everything. It's taken a toll on every part of our body that we can't even imagine. It's taken a toll in ways that we don't even know, that we're not even aware of. Trauma affects us in so many ways that so many people don't understand, so many people don't know. So I'm telling you that if you know anybody who's been through anything that has been horrible, honestly, sometimes even looking at somebody else's story, we don't know how bad it can be, because I'm telling you, some people probably don't expect the thoughts that I have racing through my mind every single day. No, not a lot of people know. I don't even think anybody knows, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Those thoughts are some of the worst thoughts anybody can go through on a daily basis. When somebody's been through so much pain and they feel like their voice has been silenced, and they feel like their worth is coming from every outside thing and every person that's in their life, they hold on to what they can hold on to. But they're healing. The choice that they make to heal, if they're reaching out to you, if they're having any connection with you, if they're trying to have any relationship with you, be there for them. Yes, obviously sometimes when we're going through our own things, we have to keep our boundaries there. But somebody's choice to heal, somebody's choice to wake up every single day and to just know that there is a better place that they can be, is what makes them stronger. The anxiety, the depression, the trust issues, the flashbacks, the physical pain, the mental pain, PTSD, the depression wipes somebody out every single day. Sometimes I feel so exhausted, but I can't sleep. Sometimes I'm really mad at myself for allowing myself to go through that. So again, I am telling you that trauma does not make anybody stronger. Healing is what makes somebody stronger. And if somebody is choosing to heal, they're trying to get through every thought that they have racing through their mind every single day, every flashback, everything. And sometimes all those people need is someone to show them love for who they really are, to accept them for who they really are, and for patience to be a huge part of their life. This was kind of a depressing episode, but that's honestly where my mind has been all week. And I tell you guys so much that I don't want my social media to be a highlight reel. I don't want you to think that I have everything together. And while my life in so many aspects is so beautiful, my overall well-being has not been good for a few months. There's so much that I have to work through, so much that is gonna have to be figured out. And sometimes I can put on this brave face. Most of the time I do it. and I'm smiling, and I mean, I'm not faking it because I know I'm actually happy. But deep down, there's pain. I could be laughing, having such a good time with my friends, with my boyfriend, with my family, and then one flashback could happen, and it sets me off. We all need to be aware that we don't know what people are going through, and our love and our grace and our gentle spirit towards people can really just help them. We don't know what people are going through, so just be kind. I don't want to keep things from you through my journey of going through all of this. But I also know that I have to keep some boundaries up, and I can't tell you guys everything that's going on. So while I love sharing, I don't know if I'll ever share every little detail, and that's okay. So, again, I'm sorry this episode was a little bit more on the depressing side, but this is the truth, and these are some words coming from somebody who has been through some really hard things in life. I know that it could be worse, and I know that some people definitely have it worse. But comparing stories doesn't ever do anybody good. So that's all I have for you guys for this episode. I don't know when the next it'll definitely be next Tuesday, but I might have an episode come out before then. It just depends. I'm starting school back up this week, so I don't know for sure. But I have some ideas, and I definitely want to share, but we'll have to see schedule-wise what that all looks like. So I hope you're doing well, and if you're not, I know that it's hard, but just keep hanging on, because it does get better if you continue to show up every day and trust God throughout the whole process. I love you all so much. Thank you for so much support and just being here listening. So that's it. I gotta go. My thoughts are racing. Love you all. Bye.